Hey, it's Phoenix, and our correspondent this time is from London. A recent trip she took from London to Italy and back again on her Ducati. Her name is Raven, and you'll find out about the trip next.
Raven, London. What's the weather like today?
Today was actually sunny. This week has been really nice. I think starting on Thursday, the weather is going down. It's going to start to rain again, as always in London, and it's going to be cold. But today, actually, I'm like in normal t-shirt. Just yeah, very
It's
strange, very
you're
strange.
right. Yeah, and it's September. Normally in September it starts raining, and especially in London, as we've heard, it rains a lot. Not the
Yeah,
greatest for riding weather, but you know what? That's why you have rain gear, right?
yeah, it's very strange. But we can if we can have some really nice warm days, we take it because then we are going to have like 10 months of cold and rain. So. Enjoy
So
a bit.
the riding season gets smaller and smaller every year.
Yeah,
So I'm noticing your accent. You are obviously not from a London originally. Where originally are you from?
I am from Mexico.
From Mexico. Wonderful. And you made your way to London because of a boy?
Yes. Yes, to be honest, yes, yes.
I
I was
I
here and then I met my boyfriend and then well,
fantastic.
yeah.
I see on your Instagram page you say you're a troublemaker biker girl, and if you ride a Ducati, I can understand that.
Yeah, I have a Ducati Monster 796. Here, but in Mexico, I still have my Yamaha R6 and I have a small 150 Cafe Racer.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You did a trip recently from London to Italy, yes?
Yes,
Oh,
it was. I just came back on Monday. We went from London to Italy. We were like London, is London, Bruges, France, Germany. We
oh my.
go and then we go down to Italy, and then the way back we went Austria, Germany, and because of all the situation of the COVID, we couldn't stop anywhere. We had to make it like Germany, London in one day. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness. Give us an idea of to Italy, talking about for distance. How many kilometers?
We did around 3,600 miles, and it's about 6,000 kilometers. 6,000 kilometers, yes, 3,000 and something miles, and it's about 6,000 kilometers. They actually just to okay. So we have 3,783 miles. That is
Jeez.
what the bike says.
Well, for us in Canada and for other places around the world, we don't get a chance to go to London, let alone do it on a motorcycle to go to Italy. The mountainside, or give us an idea of the terrain, because I'm certain there must have been so much mountains or rolling hills. Give us a feel for what that was like, what you saw.
On the trip.
Yes.
So it was amazing. Like London, usually London is very plain. You don't have like mountains and a lot of things, nice roads and nice tight corners and everything. So we ride from London. We went through Germany. Germany has a very amazing place. The name is Black Forest. Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's like a racetrack, but you shouldn't race there.
No way. Wow.
Is like the tarmac is beautiful. You can go a bit fast. It's wide. It's nice, and it's going up on the mountain. Then you go to the top of,
Mm.
of that place of the Black Forest, and then you have another nice road going down. Like literally, you can spend day 1 week just doing the roads up and down the whole day. It's beautiful. After that, we went to Stelvio Pass. I don't know if you know it. Actually, they have been like a lot of programs when they put the Stelvio Pass. One of them was Top Gear. Stelvio Pass, they are like very tight hairpins, corners,
Mm.
beautiful. When you get there, it's around 2,800
Meters?
yeah, meters. It's beautiful, it's amazing. It was really hard because we did that nighttime. It was raining. It was no visibility at all. You couldn't see nothing. Like
Wow.
totally, completely madness. And then when we arrived there at the top, it was hail and snow. Yeah, everything in that trip. But it was
So,
beautiful, beautiful, really. It was an amazing trip.
and coming into Italy as well, whereabouts in Italy did you visit?
We went to so many passes. So we went to Passo della Raticosa, that is one of the best places there, around like Florence in Italy. Then we went to forgot how many passes we did. We did so many. With another one is Passo Sambuca, and everything is around Firenze. So we did all this part of Firenze, and then we
My
did one.
goodness.
Yeah, we did like different places, but it was amazing. All of them, of course, tight corners, going uphill, like downhill, uphill. Everything is in mountains. It was beautiful. Everything we are not used to here, or even in Mexico. I was not used to this kind of like roads. For me right now, it's really hard. For example, to take hairpins. Going up to the right is just like my nightmare. It's so horrible. Tight hairpins because in
Yeah.
Mexico we have this kind of road. In Mexico, the roads are very, very wide. We have a lot of space, so there's no point for us to do that kind of small road.
But here are a little tighter roads.
Yeah, it's very, very tight. Here in London, the roads are very tiny, but in Italy, even those roads when you're going through the mountains, they are very, very small, very tight. But
You
it
know,
was
and
very,
we're in North America, you know, we're so used to, as you said, the wider roads, so you have a little bit more room to play. But by the sounds of it, you're just barely getting by with just a skinny motorcycle.
yeah, it's like there was one road in Italy, and actually you will see in the videos. It's beautiful because it's like it's in the north of Italy. This is already close to Bergamo, and you go through a mountain. You can see the rocks around you, but it's only like there's no way two cars can go there, or one goes or the other one.
Wow.
Like so,
Wow.
yeah, it's beautiful.
But it still sounds like an adventure you would probably want to do again.
Definitely. Well, we did this last year. We went again from London to Italy. Last year we went to we did the Stelvio Pass again, but we went to Cinque Terre, and then we went to Tabulia, where Valentino Rossi is.
See?
Tabulia, we went to Bologna to visit the Ducati factory. And this year, because of the COVID-19, we couldn't go to the Ducati museum again and Ducati factory, and we just have to go and riding around. But we do this every year.
Well, I'll tell you, one year I want to join you because this sounds fantastic. What happens from this point forward, Raven? Does the riding season stop, or you know, like is there much snow, or are you like are you done riding for the year, or what's your plans?
No, definitely no. We usually ride even in winter time. The group I am with, the name is London Riderhood. So we ride the whole year. This year has been really difficult because of the situation.
Of course.
Yeah, we usually ride. It doesn't matter if even if it's in winter time, we are riding. Except of course when it's snowing, then we don't do it. I
Of
did it once,
course.
but
Not fun.
not fun at all. It's
Not
horrible.
fun. Well, do us a favor, and if you do any more of these rides, you know, again, being in North America and not experiencing Europe like you are, this is fantastic just to get this knowledge. But if there's any more rides that you're going to go on, please let me know, and we'll talk more about it. Okay?
Definitely, we usually do this every year. Every year we do this kind of trips going outside UK. This year when we went last year we went to Italy. The year before we went to France. We went through around
Wow.
yeah, very nice places of France, Calais and that part. The year before we went to Belgium.
Oh,
So we usually do this all the time. This year actually on the way back we went through Nürburgring. So the idea was to go to Nürburgring and actually do some laps, even one lap on Nürburgring.
I
So
love it. I love it.
that day was a special event of cars, and at the end there was an accident and a car got on fire, and then they say,
Oh
you know what,
my.
I cannot go anymore. So we were very disappointed. So probably we will organize something next year to go only through Nürburgring and maybe go around the Black Forest again and then
I
come back.
love it. Well, hopefully we're back to normal again, and that events, motorcycle events, will start happening again. And when that happens, we're going to be talking more. But thank you for sharing the pictures, sharing about your trip. And again, you're making us all very envious that we all want to do this ourselves. Raven, if you want to find out more about what this wonderful lady is all about, on Instagram, it's petrolhead.raven, petrolhead.raven on Instagram. Yes?
Yeah, that's it.
Muchas gracias, señorita.
De nada, anytime.